Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will explain how you can get all the new cool Ethereal-themed Transmogs in patch 11.2, and here I'm really going to try to tell you exactly what to do and where to find all the different pieces, because for some of these it's not as easy as you would think, especially because with this new patch a lot of the different cloaks and everything are only obtainable through very specific ways. And so that's why I really want to make this video. So just as a quick reminder, in terms of the different colors that will be available, we have these different ones right here. So we have this main version right here. We then have the dark red and also blue version. We then have the deep blue from the Delves. We then have this one which is purple and gold. We then have the over like purple and this time a little bit copper. And finally, we have the green version of the set. And basically, every other Transmogs that are themed after the Ethereals will follow this color theme. So here, for instance, the Reshii wraps definitely match the rare monster version. Then you have this Trust Transmog right here that match the quest rewards. Same with all the different Helms that we have. Also, the Cosmetic Helms, they all also match these oversets. So basically, you can just mismatch all these different items together. But these are the main color schemes that you will be able to get for all these Ethereal-themed Transmog sets. So let's start with the easiest set, which is this one right here. This is the green version of the set. And this one is going to be very easy because basically, normally you should have all the different pieces unlocked when you do the 3 first chapters of the new storyline in Karesh. And what's good is that this will actually allow you to unlock this for all your different characters, for all the different categories of armors, regardless of on which character you're doing it on, simply because when you complete the quest, let's say for instance on a level character, it will also unlock the appearance for all the other categories of armor. So I think this is something that is pretty nice, and so it means that normally right now you already have that on all your different characters if you've done the different quests. Now, as you can see, each time the only piece of gear that we're missing is the back piece, and the reason why is because this one won't be a reward from the quest, but instead it's something you will be able to buy through the new Karesh Trust Renown. And here, as you can see, you will need to reach Renown 14 in order to buy this ribbon stash, and here you will be able to learn all the different appearances for the 4 different sets. So that's how you will be able to get the full ensemble, including the different cloaks. And here with the Karesh Trust, you will also be able to get these different appearances right here. So you have these shoulders, you then have this cloak right here, and then you also have this tabard. And so again, these will match the rest of the different sets. So as you can see, if you want, you can use that instead of the shoulders that are part of the set. And again, here, the way you get these other appearances is by simply progressing through the Renown. So you have the cloak that will be available at Renown 6. Then at Renown 10, you will be able to get a quest that will reward you with the tabard. And then finally, at Renown 13, you will be able to get the shoulders. And again, you will be able to buy all of them from the Renown Quartermaster, who is located right here in Tazavesh. After that, we're going to have the red and blue version. So this one is actually going to be very simple to get. As you can see, you will be able to buy it from the phase diving vendor right here. And each of the sets will cost you 5 of the different untethered coins. So here, what's nice is that you will also directly get the cloak for each of these different sets. So you don't have to do extra steps in order to get really the full ensemble. And this is something that you can already get right now, because basically you can get 7 of these coins per week per account. And the way you get these is very simple. Basically, once you will have unlocked phase diving, Shadnis right here will give you this quest, more than just a phase. And when you complete this quest, you will be able to get the 7 coins. Again, it's only once per account. So if you do it on another character after that, you will only get some different resonance crystals. And the only thing you need to do is to complete some activities while phase diving, including some of the world quests, killing rares, and killing mobs in general. So this is extremely easy to do, and with that you will be able to get these really cool sets. After that, we're gonna have the light purple one. So this one comes from all the different rare monsters. So basically all the different pieces of gear will be from the rares that are located in Karesh. So here you just want to go around in phase diving and outside of phase diving and kill all the different rares that you can. And like that, you will be able to get, hopefully, some of these different pieces of gear. So here, just to show you, this is the plate version as always. Then we have the male version right here. Then after that, we have the rogue version here. And finally, we have also the Cloak version. And I think the Cloak version with this style is really the best. I think these different sets look really, really cool. So here again, the only thing that will be missing is the back piece each time. And the way you get this different back piece is also through the phase diving vendor. Here, as you can see, you will need to come right here and buy the ensemble ancient capes of the Reshii, and it will contain the different cloaks that will complete the different sets. So that's how you can get all of them. And remember that here you won't be able to unlock, for instance, when you get the headpiece for the cloak set on one of your characters, it won't unlock the other ones for plate, leather, and mail. You will need to do that on each of your characters that have the specific category of armor. After that, we have the red/purple and gold version. So here again, this is a very nice set overall. This is the plate set right here. Then we have the mail set, which is pretty nice too. Then we have the leather set. And finally, we also have the cloak set. So these different appearances will come from the different world quests in Karesh and also all the different chests that you will be able to find in Karesh. So here really all you have to do is to wait for the world quest to give you some of these different appearances. As you can see, that's how you will be able to get most of them. And then you can also open all the different chests that you will find, including these different ethereal pocket storage that you will find a little bit everywhere. They have a very small chance at dropping some of these different pieces of gear. So just something for you to consider doing if you really want these different appearances. And then here again, as you can see, the only thing that is different is the cloak. And all the different cloaks will come from an achievement. And this achievement is this one right here, the Moonlighter. You will need to complete 2 warrants in Karesh in order to get this ethereal cache. And when you open that, you will receive the 4 different appearances. So basically, this is something you will be able to do next week, because this week you can already do Grubber. And the week after, you will be able normally to do another of the different warrants. After that, we have the Delve set. So here, this is the dark blue version. Again, this is the plate version right here. Then we have the mail version. Then we have the leather version. And finally, we also have the cloth version, which again, I think looks very nice. So these ones, as you can imagine, all come from the new Delve. And so here you want to come right here in Karesh in order to find the entrance to the Archival Assault. And then you just want to complete the Delves. And normally like that, you will be able to get some of these different appearances. Here, this is really something that, again, is pretty simple to do. And here again, you won't be able to get the full ensemble from the Delves because, as you can see, the cloak will come from a vendor. And the vendor is Sir Finlay Murgleton. And here, the item you want to buy is this ensemble bundle of ethereal cloaks. And as you can see, it will complete the 4 different sets and it will cost you 2,000 of the different undercoins, which in my opinion is a little bit annoying because you are basically forced to spend your undercoins on that. But that's how Blizzard wanted to do things for this patch. And finally, we have this last blue/purple version. So this one again is a very nice color scheme, I would say. This is the mail version, this is then the leather version, and finally you also have the cloth version right here. And so this one will come from PvP, so you can buy normally this entire set with your different honor points. You will be able to buy it from Veteran, who is located right here in Dornogal. And one thing that is nice is that you can basically already farm the different honor points, and next Wednesday, when Season 3 will be released, the new gear will appear at the vendor and you will be able to directly buy it with your different honor points. So just something for you to remember if you really like this set. And here it will also include the different cloaks. which is something that is nice because at least you don't need to do other type of achievements or do something else in order to get the full ensemble. And here I also want to bring your attention to one specific item that will match this set, and this is this new cosmetic cloak that you will be able to get from the new raid, the Manaforge Omega. And as you can see, I believe it will be from one of the bosses right here, the Soulbinder Nazindri, and this is this back piece right here, and it fits exactly this color scheme. So this is something that looks very, very good together. And so again, this one will be a bonus loot from this boss in any difficulty, including LFR. Now I want to talk about some of the extra pieces that will match the different sets. So first of all, we have all these different head pieces, and these are cosmetics, so it means that they will be the same for any of the different classes. And again, these will match the rest of the different sets, so I think this is actually really, really cool, as you can see. So we have this first one right here, and this one will come from the delves, so you just want to do some of the delves, especially the new one in Karesh, and hopefully at some point you will be able to get it. Personally, it took me 3 delves in order to get it. Then after that, we have a few more of them available, and again, all of them will match the other sets. So first we have the Consortium Phasebound Visor, and this one again is something that normally you will be able to get when doing the different delves, so nothing more to do than just doing the delves and hopefully get it at the end. Then next to that we have the Opulent Phasebound Visor, and so here this is the one that will complete this set right here. And this one will be something that you will directly be able to buy from Sir Finlay Murgleton with your different undercoins. So this one is definitely going to be pretty easy to get. Then we have the Delve version, and this one will actually be the reward for killing the new Nemesis boss. So here you'll just need to kill the boss before the release of the next season, which I believe actually will just be midnight. And so here the entrance to this one will be right here in Tazavesh. So you just want to make sure to go there and kill the boss, and normally like that you will be able to get the achievement that will reward you with this helm right here. And so here you will need to come right here in Tazavesh in order to do this specific delve, and it's just behind this curtain right here. And as you can see, you'll be able to click on the portal. Then for the purple version, which I think looks super cool, for this one it will also be from the delves, but I believe that this one will be linked to something a little bit more special. So here with your Reshii wraps, when you unlock this over rank right here, as you can see, an ethereal presence now lingers in Khazalgar delves, revealing secret rooms. And so here, normally you will be able to find some flicker gate at some point, and apparently that's something that you might be able to get randomly when closing some of these different flicker gates. So that's from what I've read online, how I think normally you will be able to get this specific headpiece. Now we have another category of armors that this time don't really appear in your appearance tab for some reason. But this is also something you will be able to buy with your different untethered coins that are linked to face diving. And this is this ensemble shoulder guards of the Wastelanders here. And so here, when you buy this, you will be able to get these appearances that match all the different sets. So again, it means that you can really just complete the sets and have different type of takes on these different sets. So let's say, for instance, right now you like these shoulders and you like this helm, and then you want to complete it with the full normally set. That's basically what it can look like. So I think this is something that is pretty nice overall, because it means that you can just play around and you don't have to follow the exact set that they put together. And this one is very easy to get as well. And finally, in terms of appearances, you also have the Reshii Regalia. So here you will also have these 3 pieces of gear that will match this color scheme mainly. And these ones will be available when you unlock all the different ranks of your Reshii wraps. So as you can see here at the end, when you will have unlocked everything, you will be able to get all these appearances. And then this is something that will be the same for all your different characters. So this one is pretty straightforward. And definitely I would say the one that looks the most like an ethereal, especially the headpiece. Now in terms of the weapons, you will also be able to get some matching weapons. The main ones will come from the new raid. So here, for instance, as you can see, you have all these different ones that again match normally the colors of your different sets, with the exception a little bit of the red one right here. And next to that, you have all the normal weapons that you will be able to get from all the same sources. So for instance, this one will be for PvP and it will match the PvP set. This one will be from the Delves and it will match the Delve set, and etc, etc. So basically, if you really like the weapons as well, you will normally be able each time to get them mainly from the same sources as the main gear. And so like that, you will be able to get some matching weapons for all these cool new ethereal sets. And especially what's nice is the fact that all the weapons from the new raid will indeed match these different transmog sets that you will be able to get. So if you really like all of that, again, you will be able to get the matching weapons. And finally, the last thing that I want to mention is the different weapons that you will be able to get through the new chest from phase diving that you will be able to unlock after unlocking the What Lies Beyond rank with your Reshii wraps. As you can see, you can now see treasures in Karesh while phase diving. And so these are all these appearances right here that you will be able to get. So as you can see, these are cosmetics that you will be able to learn on any of your characters. So this was the shield. Then we have this axe right here, which is a one-handed axe. We then have the spear, which is the polearm. We then have another shield right here, which is pretty nice. We then have the sword, two-handed sword. We also have this staff, again, pretty nice cosmetic. We also have this one-handed mace. Then we also have the held in offhand item right here, which is pretty nice. After that, we have the dagger, which is this one right here. We then have the warglaives. After that, we also have another wand right here. And finally, we have the one-handed sword, which is this one. I'm also just going to mention here this set, which is really cool and definitely matches super well the ethereal theme. But apparently this is a new cosmetic set that is only available in Chinese realms. And so it means that we might not be able to get it on European, North American or any other type of realms, which I think would be really a shame because especially the back piece and the hat just look so good. But yeah, just wanted to mention it here. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know in the comments if I missed any of the new ethereal transmogs or not. And let me know, of course, what you think about all these new appearances. Personally, I would have hoped for things that were maybe a little bit more ethereal themes because some of these different sets and everything, while they're pretty cool, they don't really feel so ethereal. I think only the Cloak set and the Reshii wraps maybe feel like that. And also the cosmetic hats you can get from the Delves and everything. But other than that, it's not so ethereal in my opinion. But again, let me know if you agree or disagree. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!